Well, hello and welcome to episode 35. Is it 35 yet of Can We Not Knock It? Football Manager playthrough. You'd think I'd look before I started recording, wouldn't you? But nah, let's not do it professionally. Right, we're about to start the season. In fact, the season has started. Some teams have already played. Here we go. What have you missed? You've missed loads. We've only had a few weeks off, but it's been going on. This pre-season took me a while, but I'm optimistic. First off, let's have a look at season preview. Where'd that be? We are tipped to finish 10th, 70-1. I think the bookies have got that wrong, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I know we finished 4th last year. I know the players say it can't be done again. I think we've done some business in the transfer market. I've got that feeling about this window like I had in Iceland. Probably not enough to win the league, but we're a better team than we were last year, I think. Right, transfers. Let's get to that. We have done some business. First off, I took 1.5 million of the transfer budget. Well, I didn't take it. I took it out the actual bank account, and I got the board to pay 1.5 million to increase the youth facilities, which won't probably come into effect till the end of this season. That was the first thing. Then we signed the contract. You saw that, and they offered us 4 million to spend, and the 63 or 53, whatever it was, wage budget. 2 weeks after the season finished, after we started it, they slashed that to 1.5 million to spend, and the wage budget was just above what we were already spending. Not so good. Then the sponsorship money came in, increased the coffers, because we're still going to lose money every month, it says. So the transfer budget went up again. So I'll just look at the finances quickly before we go on. So we've still got 3.7 million in the bank. I've got 2.9 to spend still. I'm currently spending 42,000 on wages, and the budget's come back up to 65. So I'm well within budgets. I still don't need to spend all that money, and I've spent some money. I've spent chunks. But on the other hand, what we have done is we brought some money in. So transfer history. Let's go up what left. So Foglia left. Bothered. 7 grand. See you later, mate. Juris. Who? Exactly. Chopsia went. Also, there's a load of players that we released that don't seem to be on there. So let me just go back a season. Here we go. No, they're not there either. So it doesn't show who we released. Okay. We released a lot. All the players that weren't playing. I could try and go through them all, try and find them, but we released, your things like your Kroonert, that Taffa, whatever his name was, that never played, one of the centre-half, Nakansa, that never played, he went, and I brought the fella back out the B team to cover for the time being. Just all them players, they were out of contracts. One of the Pastore, I think he went. All the players that were out of contract that just weren't worth hanging around keeping. Galley, another one, midfielder, gone, out the door. So, okay. Chopsia went, bothered, 78 grand. Lucas, okay. What a transfer saga that was. I'd nearly got him to sign a new contract with a 2.5 million release clause. People were coming in offering 1 million. I was like, it's not enough. Le Havre came in with 1 million. I said I wanted 3.5. They wouldn't pay it. Then Rostov came in with 1 million, 1.3, and he was about to sign his contract. And he wanted to stay, to be fair, but he did quite fancy Rostov. He also said he would talk to him. I asked for 2.8. Didn't think I'd get it. We got it, and then the board immediately said, "Yo, we're having nothing to do with this no more. We're taking over. We're having the money." So we lost Lucas. That was a shame. But 2.8 million and a bad price. We needed to sell a player because we need to sell a player nearly every season, to be fair, for that sort of money to stay afloat. That's the sort of club we are. Niccolo Cottarelli, I ain't even got a clue who he is. He's at the youth, 44 grand. So, what did we buy? Well, first off, we lost a Brazilian. We gained a Brazilian. You lose a Brazilian with your right hand, you gain one with your left. You got to have a Brazilian. So we got a Brazilian left back, Francivaldo Carlos. Love it. Love it. Left back, desperate for one. Great physical, great all-round player. I think he's going to do the business I do. He's only 22. We've got him till 2029 on a contract. Yes, please. He's probably got a release clause, but all the release clauses I put in there were big money. Then we've got another, easy for you to say. I don't think I signed him. I didn't sign him. That must be the youth team. I never even saw him. He looks all right, he does. And I never even saw that. That passed me by. That was the youth recruitment. Aye, we like him. I signed this fella for 1.2 million as a replacement for Lucas. Look at his stats. Look at him. Look. Greens everywhere. Green for passing, green for flair, green for leadership, green for agility. Dribbling, he's got a first touch, he's got technique, vision, teamwork. He's an absolute fucking monster. 1.2 million. Ooh, 2.5 grand a week. Slovak. Get him in, 21 years old. Tell you what, see you later, Lucas. So we got Mola. I'm happy with him. I couldn't believe we got him for that money. And then I spent 1.2 million on bringing Blaha back to the club because we needed a left winger. Sound, no problem. Natural fitness, agility, dribbling. His crossing needs working on. Passing, yeah. So he's not a bad player. We'll take him. We know what we were getting with him. He's only 19. He's only going to get better. It's all about getting these young kids in. I'm going complete youth again. And then that's all I've spent, but I've got a right winger that's just offered a contract to. I'm paying him a little bit more than I wanted to. About 4 grand a week. He wants to be a star player. To be fair, he probably will start every week. But he's got one of them agents. As you play the game more, you get familiar with the agents that you're dealing with. I know this agent in the game is a fucking knobhead. But you just got to get on with it. So we've spent some money, but we've still got 2.9 million in, and I've only spent 2.7. So you can't argue with that, can you? Net spend with the right side. So is there anything else I need to report? Let's have a look at the dynamics. Very good. Good dressing room atmosphere. Good cohesion. Crewnet. I didn't even know he was still there. I thought I got rid of him. Chatter wanted a new deal. I offered him a new deal. He wanted a 4-year contract. 4 years. He's 29. He's not having that, mate. So that's up to you. Petro was unhappy that the potential signing of Marek Kola will threaten his place. That's ridiculous because I never ended up signing that player, and that was in the winter transfer window, and we've just signed another left back. So, but to be fair, we've got rid of Pastore, so he shouldn't really have a problem anymore. Hierarchy, I haven't looked at this myself. I haven't got a clue. So the team leaders are now Fizzle and Hamadi. Holzer's right up there for highly influential. You would think Primus would be more of an influential player, but he's not. I've just offered him a new contract. He's got a big release clause in there, but he needed rewarding. He was striker of the season. He came up, voted in the Czech Republic First Division, and Lucas was midfielder of the season last year. So let's have a click on this. Yeah, there's nobody that opposes me at the minute, which is unusual. There's normally at least one that I fell out with. So, and then quickly the schedule. The friendlies. Bang, 3 in a row. Lost the first one. Wasn't lucky with that one actually. 3 in a row, and then drew that one. Won that one. And we're going to go and play these first 3 games now against Milda Boleslav, and then Telpice and Karvina. So, team selection. I didn't bring in a right back because Jira is going to be the one that takes us forward. He's wanted, is he? On loan? He's not for loan. He's for playing. The resilient Carlos at left back. Same two centre halves, Jackman and Fizzle. Holzer comes back into DM. Butcher and Molnar. Now all of a sudden we know you always have the problem. You've only got right-footed players. Now all of a sudden I've got two left-footed centre mid first choice. Blaha on the left. Hamadi. I'm actually going to take him out for Koenig. Koenig can play as a winger on the right. Who knew? So he's going to come in there. Primus up front. Although Lucas has come back off loan, withdrawn his transfer request, and was playing quite well actually. It's a shame not to start him, but how can you drop Primus? He was player of the season. Scored all them goals. So Cleverson is reserve keeper. We want centre half there. We want Chateau there. We want midfielder now. Next best midfielder is Kuru, but he's injured, so we're going to go Kalok, and then we're going to go wingers, Sukup and Hamadi. Oh, Biancardi, that's the other player that was released. I released him as well. He was approaching 31. I know I can never say his name right, and I know he was a character and he did some stuff for us, but it's nearly 31. You can't offer these players contracts. We've got to start thinking about the future. And up front, Brzaka. So take you out squad, out squad, out squad, out squad, out the squad. Why is he ineligible? In another match today, in another match today, in another match today. Oh, they're playing for the B team. Okay, I'm with you. I've still left them on get till they're match fit. Got no problem. They're nowhere near the side anyway. We are going to go positive as it's opening day of the season. I'm feeling pretty positive about the team. I can't wait till we get this right winger in as well. This team's only going to improve, get better. So let's stop gassing and start the season excited. Oh, and the other thing as well is, if not quite our first team, because we've got another player in there, but if that was the case, there would only be Fizzle in the team now that was here when we took over. So we've completely and utterly revamped the squad now. This feels like my team. And you watch, after all that build-up, how we get gubbed 3-0 now. You can feel it coming. We had our highest average attendance of 4,000 something last season, it said. That really does need improving. Fourth was also the highest finished in DK Dukla Prague's history. With it being a new Dukla Prague as opposed to the old one that merged, and there's a penalty on his debut for Carlos. Well done, lad. Well done. Told you I had a good feeling about this season. Right, come on now. Wakey, wakey. The season started now, lads. Can't be getting a penalty on your debut, can you? Right now, Koenig. That's a penalty. It is as well. I don't even know if Primus will be taking it, won't he? Get in, son. First of the season. Shame you haven't signed that new contract, because you'd have got your goal bonus if you had. Right, Molnar now, the new signing, new midfielder. Threads through Primus into an... Oh, disallowed, offside. Good ball, though. I'm expecting bits off this Molnar. Oh, just offside. There's another player I've got my eye on as well. I can get on loan. He's a striker and can play striker mainly. Oh my God, no! Just wides. What a save! Can also play on the right wing if he needs. He's only on loan if I want him from Prague, Slavia Prague. But if he doesn't play, it's going to cost potentially 600 grand for the year in loan fee. I don't know if I want to waste 600 grand on a loan target, if I'm honest with you. So I've gone for this other player I can sign. Come on then, lads. Well done, blah. Back to Carlos. Molnar. Blah now. Back to Molnar. Pings one forward. Tries to put Primus through. They've linked up again. Oh, and the keeper saves it. I don't think you really need to clear that like that then, mate, but whatever. Don't be nervous, our kid. Jira. Don't be nervous. Butcher. Blaha or blast it in. Cleared. Oh, he's kept it in somehow. Carlos. Pings one over. Cleared away. Come on, just be as mean at the back as you was last season. Not like that though. Fuck's sake. What went on there? I think these are newly promoted as well. Who are these? Beating us at home? What the fuck was that? Seriously, lads, like, what the fuck was that? Oh, what a challenge from Holzer. Right, Carlos. Come on. Primus. Oh, he nearly got through. He nearly tiptoed his way through. I had a young defensive midfielder I was looking at buying as well as cover, but one of his traits was absolutely petrified of big games. So, that ain't going to be a lot of use, is it? Time for a change then. We'll just watch this highlight and then I'll make one. Jira. Blaha. Carlos. Find a man. Pick somebody out. Carlos. Koenig. Yes, second time. Blast it in. It's a good ball. Just about to take him off. Blaha. First time it's the defender, second time rifles it in. Is there anything else I could do? I could take Butcher off, but do I need to? Don't really want to take Primus off because he's already scored and he's been looking quite useful, but I think I will take him off. We'll leave it till 70 minutes and then we'll think about taking him off. Fuck's sake, another set piece. What the fuck are you doing, lads? That's 3 set pieces, I think. Yeah, penalty. Oh, okay, it's not really a set piece. And then fucking 2 corners. Come from behind fucking twice already. Got to do it a 3rd time. Can't say it's because you've gone 2 attacking, can you? If you give away 2 goals and 2 corners. Well done, Jira. Come on now, Lucas. The fuck was that, mate? Now, Hamadi. Oh, Lucas, nearly. I don't expect to see Lucas Pajaka, obviously. I'll just call him Lucas because it's his first name. Not the Lucas we sold. Koenig, Amadi. I don't expect to see as much of Amadi in the team this year as we did last. He started to tail off seriously in the latter half of last season. Koenig now, I can't keep it in. Ugh. Alright, Carlos again swings it. That's got to be. Oh, keeper. Come on. Heaven forbid we score from a corner. Come on in. What you doing? Oh. I'm not having that, lads. I think we're a better team than that. I know there's a lot of teenagers in the team, but I still say we're better than that. Well done, Jira. Amadi now. Jira. Koenig. Oh, I can't quite get there. Go on, I'm knocking the door. Oh. Amadi, what was that, lad? Bollocks. Start off the season with a loss. Yeah, I ain't pleased with that, lads. I think that was rubbish. Right, well, I'll do the press conference then, hopefully sign his player, and then come back for the second game. Right, well, here we go then, coming up for the second game, away at Teplice. We're slight favourites. No, we're not. We're not favourites at all. My mistake. It was a form I was looking at. Right, so the team, we've lost Carlos through a thigh injury, and I'm going to give Jara the day off and bring some experience in Zapella. He might be one kid too many. We have, however, got our new winger, Stevic. This is him. 350 grand is what it cost. He's on 3.2 grand a week. It's probably a little bit more than I wanted to pay him. And he's insisting on being a star forward. But it looks like he can do a bit, to be fair. So, you know, his physical's a bob on for a 19-year-old. You've got to give him that. Determined character, which means he might be determined to get better. Off the ball, technique. He needs to work on his passing, but I am all for that. And I say we give him his debut. And he can play as an inside forward. No, inverted winger is what we want. Or do we want inside forward? I think we do play him as an inside forward. Why not? Give Primer some help. Let's have a go at that. The rest, otherwise, the team can stay as it is. Kuru's back now. 45 minutes he can play. We are well stocked in midfield. We're going to go cautious. Let's play the game. Let's get done. He loves an auto number. They all do. Pressure on ourselves now to win away from home because we've lost at home. Blaha now with the free kick. Oh, I tell you what, the keeper never moved. Holy moly. That was not far wide. Come on then, lads. You know you want to put last week's game to bed with a win here, away from home. Blaha. What can he do? Swings it in, and there's Stevic. Nearly a dream debut. Blah now. Free kick. Comes to nothing. Comes back out to him. Molnar. Oh, tries to just slot it past the keeper into the opposite corner. Oh, it's nice to have complacent body language on your debut, isn't it? Stevic now, what can he do? Show me what you got. He's beat his man. What's he got? Oh, he's nearly got the lot. A stinger. It's only a pup as well. Fizzle redirects it in. I think the shot was from Blaha. It was from Blah. Fizzle redirects it into the empty net. 1-0. Come on, Dukla. Come on then. Oh, Stivic has absolutely robbed him there on the right hand side. He's cut inside now. He's beat. Oh, he tried to fire it in himself. Hey, Carlsberg don't make debuts, but he looks like he might be alright, this kid. Bit greedy, but don't seem to be short of confidence. Primus now. Feeds Stevic. Oh, Primus been put through. Oh, how has he missed? We've absolutely murdered these first half. It's got 1/190th mitten written all over it. That's a complete opposite to last week's game, lads. Played really well. And Molnar's not even turned up this week, really, compared to how he did last week. Oh, what a save. Kept us in it. Come on, get creative, lads. I know you love a get creative. Oh, they're all pressured. Oh, don't talk to me. Don't tell us to score a goal. It's only the aim of the fucking game, you dickheads. Alright, better make a sub, I suppose. Butcher for Callock. We'll take debut boy off. For goodness sake, will you just let me change the role of the player? Let's pause it and just fucking get on with it. I don't need to. Oh, I do really. Deep line. Defend. Bollocks. Told you. Fucking 1-1 written all over it. And a fucking shot. 81 minutes. Fucking 1-1. Kiss my ass. Come on, win the ball back. Unbelievable. Absolutely murdered them first half and only scored 1 goal. No, Blaha. Oh, always won it back. Molnar. We've seen nothing from him. It was a nothing ball. Oh, he's been done for pace. Keeper's kept us in it there. Again. Bloody 1-1. Oh, not a great start. It's going to be 2-1 in a minute if we ain't Carl. Well done, Amadi. He's robbed him. Come on then, get us a goal. Come on in the dying seconds. Come on. Feed him. Feed him. Feed him. Score it. Get in, Primus. He's an absolute little dancer. You fucking little dancer, Primus. Checked his run. Oh, it's fucking sexy. Get in. Signed his new contract. There's his goal bonus for this week. Amadi now wants to wrap it up, he says. Pulls it back for Callock. Puts it out for Zapella. Oh, Oh, Mona. Blah. Come on then, ref. Come on then, referee. Well done, keeper. Come on then, ref. It's fucking 95 minutes now. That's it, surely. Get in. Right. 3 points on the board. Well done, lads. Need to get that confidence up. It seems a bit down, to be honest with you. We had a good pre-season. Okay, right. We'll have these scout meetings and the conference, and we'll be back for the third game. So, back in a sec. Right, we're back for the third game then, playing Carvina at home. We are favourites for this one. We're going to go attacking. Are we going to make changes? Well, we've got to make a change to the bench because we've lost Hamadi to ankle ligament injury for 4 to 6 weeks. So he's going to have to come off, and Sukup's going to have to come on the bench. Kuru. Do you know, I think we'll pick Kuru rather than pick Sukup. I'd still like to get Lucas Prachaka again. It's such a shame. I wish he could play another position. Got 2 great, promising young strikers, and I can only play one of them. Unless we rip the squad up in a new formation, that's not going to happen. People just come in to try to buy Petro, but I'm not letting him go. He's unhappy about being replaced. That was like 12 months ago nearly, and we never seemed to sign that player. And like I said, we've sold Pastore since. So I'm happy with what we've got there. We could bring Carlos back. Do you know what we will do? We will bring Carlos back in. And we'll just crack on with the game. No, nothing about people not being fit. That's unusual. Tell them we've got the faith. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to show you. I must remember to do it at the end of the game. Right, let's crack on. Kick-off highlights, no doubt. Not much of a crowd today. Not a big draw, Carvina. Let's just beat them in the first 2 out of the first 3. That's 2 points a game if we win this one. And I'm happy with 2 points a game, if I'm honest with you. But that's not the way to start conceding chances like that in the first 10 minutes. Come on, lads. Let's go into the back 4. Dukla Prague and clearing set piece. Shocker. Come on, Stevic. He's a player, he is. He's put Primus through. He's passed it on to Blaha, who can't finish it. That was good play, lads. Unselfish from Primus as well. Primus to Stevic. Molnar. His players linking it well. All he tries to do is good tackle. Blaha picks it up again. Back to Holzer. Out to Stevic, who knocks it down for Butcher. Tries to get it, feed Stevic back in. Zapella scrapping for the ball, got 2 men on him, manages to win a throw-in. Good lad. Oh, Stevic mugged him off. Feeds Primus straight away. Can he finish? Oh, no, he can't. Yo, this Stevic is looking an absolute beast on the right hand side. Fizzle with a shot. Holes are tracking back now. And what a challenge he puts in on Kamas there to slide the ball out for a throw in. Come on, I want more. More. Could Stevic come from complacent to motivated in the space of a game? 10 shots are there. 2. What's you want to say? Disappointing. No, we've been the better team. Don't fucking shout at them at half time yet for drawing 0-0. 45 minutes to go yet. Could still win 3-0. It's a bit of a clown, the assistant, sometimes. Not from a set piece. Well done. Now come on, Blah. He feeds Primus. Stevic is bursting down the right hand side. Primus is going to go all the way on his own. Oh, and the keeper does well. Fizzle with a header. Straight at the keeper in the centre of the goal. Primus now. Crosses it in, takes 2 deflections. Carlos picks it up. Butcher to Holzer. Holzer out wide. Zapella crosses it in. Mola knocks it down. Oh, somehow we've got it in. Zapella hit Primus in Stevic in the face. It came back to him, I think. And he managed to bang it back in for Primus to get on the end of it. And that's his 3rd goal in 3 games. I do believe he smacks it against his own player. Mola knocks it down, smashes it into Stevic's face, puts it back in. Primus sends it in the net. And we're away. Free kick puts Primus straight through. 2-0. It's like that. He's deadly. What a signing. There's no way we'll keep him past this year, I don't think. I think he'll go in the summer. Just like that, we're 2-0 up. 3-0 up. And the assistant manager wants me to fucking shout at him at half time. Jackman. Set piece. Get in. Blaha with the delivery. Jackman rises. Keeper rooted. Stevic manages to get it clear to Primus, who does his man. Oh, referee, that's absolute filth. Cynical. Took a booking for the team. Oh, it's his 2nd booking, so he's off. He took one for the team there, that player did. Oh, 2 bookings in 2 minutes. Oh, fucking hell, you ain't going to be happy about that, are you, for the manager? Whoa. Right, I suppose we're going to make some substitutions. Give some players a breather. Let's try and get some minutes into Kuru. If that's the case, they can be switched. Put on their right feet. Butcher's left footed, but at the minute he's playing on the right. 4-0, Kuru. get in. Now you can switch places. Absolutely murdered them second half. Clinical we've been. So Pele with his second assist. So there's no need for this fucking Gira, mate. I can do the business. Fair enough. Oh, Cody tried to get in on the action. Oh, they broke away. It was his covering. Chapman did enough. Well done, keeper. Kuru now. Oh, cleared away. Come on, let's get Primus's hat-trick. Fizzle, straight at the keeper. Oh, what a second half this has been. We've got some players now, you know. That Stevic looks alright on the right. Primus seems to be building on last season already with 4 goals in 3 games. Kuru, Blaha, Butcher. Three minutes added time. Oh, he's absolutely murdered him there. That's a goal, you know. Clean sheet, lads. Well, it means I ain't paying a clean sheet bonus. Stop concentrating, didn't you? The mood amongst the players is average and they immediately go quiet and look up with admiration. Yeah, of course they do. I'm here now. Yeah, good result, good performance. Up to second, 2 points a game. Look, that always to fair, everyone's got a game in hand. Oh well, but we're up there. I'd rather be up there than down here. Right. I'll come back to that. What clause? After featuring last man, Jan holds his 5 appearances away, which means we've got to pay another 200 grand. Okay, yeah, that's no problem. Classy Primus. Yeah, well, let's tell him how great he is. Yeah, you like that. It's still only 20. It's getting better and better all the time. Estimated value now 2 million. Right, well, I will say ta-ra and then I'll come back and do this interview. So where are we going to come back? I think I play this next block and we come back for these 3 games here. Depends on when you want to see, really. I mean, we could not come back till just before the winter break, but no, let's make some episodes. So otherwise it puts me under too much pressure to get all that played before I can record another one for tomorrow night as well, if I'm honest. So I'll play these next 5 and then we'll come back for these 3 games here. There'll be a cup game in the middle. We'll skip that though, and I'll play these 3. And there was one other thing I wanted to show you. I've remembered. I'm surprised I remembered, but I have remembered. My profile. Right. Personality. Spineless. What? It says fucking who? Meet me around the back of the fucking sports hall and we'll see who's fucking spineless, mate. Eh? 3:30, main gate, after school. Cheeky buggers. 24 in discipline and spineless. How can I be... Hey? Get out of it. 2 for adaptability. 2. Look at this. Adaptability. This affects the individual's chances of finding employment in a foreign league and whether they're likely to succeed there. Finland. Iceland. Completed it, mate. What? How can you get a 2? Again. What absolute rot. 48% win percentage. I'll take that. So while we're here, we'll have a little look. Best opinions. This fella here, he says we're alright. He ain't got a job from Iceland. Don't know what I did to him. This fella here, he must have been the fella we worked with. Was he assistant manager or was he a player? Anyway, when he was in Israel, he thinks we're alright. This fella, I loaned a player off while we were in Iceland. That's as much, or Finland, can't remember which. That's how I know him, and I spoke about him in a press saying I'd love to sign him. Can't remember the player now, if we could afford him. Look at his stats, man, he can't get a job. Anyway, he likes us because of that one press conference. This fella is the fella we replaced at DK Prague, and he wants to be our friend, and he keeps saying how great we are. So, look, Duke of Prague manager before he moved there. I don't know if he was booted out or whether he left. Worst opinion, this fella from Iceland, I rubbed him up the wrong way over something. He don't like us. Actually, we had a bigger shit list for a while. Oh, hang on, there's one here that's still a friend. Again, never heard of him. Oh, he's from Finland. We might well have been one of our coaches or something, maybe. I don't know. Always happy to talk to the press. Rarely communicates directly with his players. And that's only because I can't be asked. Sunday League football, yeah, we know that. Fluent in Czech, fluent in Icelandic, fluent in Swedish, fluent in English, adaptability too. That's all I've got to say about that. There's milestones, nothing to see there, so that's that. So have a quick look at that because I couldn't believe when I was looking to see if our stars had gone up and read that it was spineless. So we're going to call that the end of episode 35. That's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Until next time, we'll try and build on this great start and Terror a bit.